Last time we have done it. So let's have a quick review and I'll raise certain questions with you because we have done it in our last class, right? So, how many types of advertisements are there? Two: classified and commercial. Commercial are just like display advertisements, which you come to have in take a review in newspapers, just like pamphlets, right? And the classifieds is given in a prescribed column, right? So, in newspapers and magazines, we must have seen classified advertisements as well as display advertisements, right? So, what are the major characteristics? You all have done it earlier: no blocks, no designs, and the language to be factual, simple, formal, and to the point. It should be comprehensive, yet must not leave any important matter. Yes, it is really important. We should be concise, to the point, but important things must be counted up. Yes, then never be too lengthy. And if we talk about the important tips for classified column, then we should keep in mind all the value points, right? There are certain categories which should be written at the top. This is the major point which you should keep in mind. Either it is situation vacant or for sale or lost and found or to let, that should be told in the first part, and it should be written in capital block letters and in the central position. Then give all the necessary details and points using commas, right? And give contact address, which is really important in each and every kind of advertisement. Contact details are important, right? The opening and the ending of the advertisement takes the format and it takes 1 mark, and then the content, for the content we get 2 marks, right? And the content should be appropriate in all the aspects. And then 1 mark is for your expression, half marks for your tenses and your vocabulary, and half marks for coherence and fluency, right? Put the matter in a box, that's important because half marks will be deducted. Then classified columns, what kinds of classified advertisements are there? You know it very well, we have done it earlier: situation vacant, wanted, sales and purchase, and all, right? Then we came in I come to know about the value points, and here I need to ask you that what kind of value points for certain category. For example, it if it is too late, right? Just recall in your mind what should be the value points for it. Yes, what kind of the accommodation it has, right? Number of rooms. Here you are supposed to tell 3 BHK or 2 BHK, means either it is of 3 bedroom hall or kitchen having, or it is having 2 bedroom hall or kitchen, right? And then square yards, definitely first square yards, then how much rooms are there, right? Then what kinds of the features it has, special features, wooden flooring, vastu oriented, sun facing, right, centrally located with park and hospital or temple, that should be told, right? What are the rent expected from you, or is it negotiable? आप इसे कम ज़्यादा कर सकते हैं, negotiable at the time of a meeting. And then type of tenant required. Bank employee is sometimes we have preferences over here, right? That certain kind of tenants we can have. For example, either they should be bank employee or having some small family, right? Then the last, which is most important, we should tell the contact details, all right? Then yes, beta, packers and movers, then vehicle for sale, we have done it earlier. Yes, so review your value points. I'll be sending these notes to you which we have done earlier, right? So it's important that you should keep all these things in your mind. Here I will start because we have shortage of time, right? So we'll start with the more in some elaborative way, right? Here, the questions which have been asked frequently in the CBSE board exams, those are either it would be related to situation vacant, wanted, for sale, right, or to let, right, or some tuitions are, these days it is in fashion, although I don't prefer it, the coaching classes, right, or you can say movers and packers, or some lost and found kind of advertisements. Okay, so here is one example, just see it. Your Manisha of 10 Rajni Nagar, Rajaji Nagar, Bangalore. You want a maths teacher for your son who is a class 10 student, right? Draft a suitable advertisement and not more than 50 words. As I have told you, we should be, adhere to the word limit, right? We should not exceed it, we should not comprise it. Okay, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, बहुत कम नहीं. Okay, so keep it in mind and then start. What is there? Stating your requirements. Full information must be given. So first, as it has been given, we will write here the column under which it will come, the classified column. We need it, we want it. That's why it would come in the column situation wanted or wanted, right? Then here one thing is left. What is that? Can you frame it out? What is the left say over here? Actually, I have just written it. That's why I couldn't make a box here. And why didn't I make it? Just for you people. As I told you, it should be kept in a box. That is important. Okay, otherwise, half marks will be deducted. Right? Then we will write all the information. Unexperienced. See, beta, certain times we have only two or three sentences, or at one time it could be converted into one full sentence. Okay, so we are supposed to write all the information by giving commas, right? No necessary, it's not necessary to write complete sentences again and again. Okay, so here it is a good example. An experienced male maths teacher as a private tutor for a 10th standard boy. Right? Candidates should have at least 10 years experience of teaching maths in a public school. So we have told what type of the qualities should he have, right? The salient features, right? He should be a strict disciplinarian to be able to deal with the student on a stern note. डिसिप्लिनेरियन होना बहुत जरूरी है, ये हमने और कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स में डाला. दैट ही शुड बी स्टर्न, राइट, ऑन स्टर्न नोट, स्ट्रिक्ट होना चाहिए. रेम्यूनरेशन, नो कंस्ट्रेंट फॉर द राइट कैंडिडेट. remuneration, TADA, allowance, right, or your salary, that is not fixed, or the candidate, if he is good, then you can raise his salary or the pay with along with TA and DA. Apply with complete details to Manisha 10 Rajaji Nagar, which has been given you, the address. Right? So, this is the way how to frame up advertisement. Right? All the details should be given. Okay, then see one more example. You want to sell your newly built flat. Draft a suitable advertisement in not more than 50 words to be inserted in the classified columns, right? It has been asked in All India 2009. So, first we'll write the column new flat for sale, right? This is important. And then we'll mention all the details. What kind of it, as I told you, right? So square yards, where it is, what are the features, and which is important, half marks. Otherwise, it will be deducted if you even 1 mark if you are not mentioning either it is 3 BHK or 2 BHK kind of flat. right? So it's really important to keep all the value points in mind. As I told you, beta, first we should do all types of rough work at certain site. That is called brainstorming stage. Okay, पहले आपने अपने माइंड को खंगालना है और उसमें अच्छे से वैल्यू पॉइंट्स को नोट कर लीजिए कि मुझे ये सब चीजें लिखनी है ताकि कोई भी चीज भूले नहीं लिखते हुए. Alright, paper, when the paper comes, you should think it that it is my first and the last attempt. I won't get any kind of retakes over here. Okay, so first do your rough work and then assess it in your whole work, right? So here is complete example. Newly built, ideally located. See, commas are there na. Ideally located flat for sale on MG Road, right? Two bedrooms with attached toilets, huge drawing cum dining and servant room, spacious and well lit, right? Then barely 10 minutes drive from the airport. It is near to the airport. You have told the characteristics, the speciality, right? In close vicinity of very good word. You should highlight, and please, as I told you in my earlier sessions and in your class as well, make a notebook of good vocabulary words and use them whenever we are doing advertisement writing. So you should make a set of words which should be used in your advertisements, right? Likewise here I have used barely and then vicinity. What is the meaning of vicinity? You should search it out, right? It is the kind of area. Okay, otherwisely I am telling you now, but otherwisely you should know and try to search out good words and write the meanings as well. Go to the dictionary, or these days it's really easy. Just put it on your mobile phones and you will come to know the meanings of it, right? So an area which is close to that part or so. जैसे मैंने I used to use earlier also, uh, and centrally located with, right? So that is vicinity of reputed schools and multi speciality hospital. It is closer to that, centrally located with that. Expected price, he has written this. Contact, or you can write here prices negotiable. Okay, contact details, that is important. So this is the way how to write it. Then you are general manager of IVY software solutions, and you need a software engineer. As I told you, engineer is asking. So it will come under which category? Situation vacant. You're right. So the word will start with wanted or required, or with the name of the company you can start, right? IVY software company requires in this manner, or wanted or required or needed, right? Wanted software engineer for IVY software solutions, a leading name in computers. He has told his characteristics as well, right? Then candidate should possess candidate's qualities naturally. What should be it? You are supposed to tell what kind of the characteristics you demand from a candidate, right? कैसा होना चाहिए उसमें कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स उसकी उसके अंदर जो है एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशंस और his other skills that you are supposed to tell, and what kind of salary with the perks or benefits. Perks means benefits you are going to give, and the contact details. These are the value points, right? So, candidates should possess a master's degree. This is the educational qualification. Master's degree in computer, software programming, and at least 3 years experience. This is important, beta, right? You would mention the experience. 3 years experience with a non-computer screen concern, right? Remuneration, no constraint for suitable candidate. This is a good line. You can use it, right? Or it is negotiable. Salary is negotiable. Okay. So remuneration, no constraint for suitable candidate. Apply with detailed resume within 10 days to liquor and the address. General manager, IVY Software Solutions, right? Agra, Kent, Agra. This is the way how to write, advertisement. And then again, I have one more. This is about accommodation required. So you are the general manager of EVL company, which requires posh bungalows in company lease. What is this lease? Lease means on some security, as a security you are paying certain things, right? And you take that building for certain period of time, right? So that is here, as guest houses you need it, and so you are supposed to write certain advertisement. So here it is, accommodation required. EVL company requires posh bungalows to be used as guest houses by their executives and guests. Right? Executives, what are executives? What are executives? The certain designated persons, right? Accommodation in a centrally located. The word has come over here now, which I used earlier. Posh area with power backup facility and uninterrupted water supply is a must. Naturally, we will mention that it should not have any kind of electricity problem, power backup, right? And the electric or the water supply should be there, right? Close proximity to the market will be preferred. Honors, please contact General Manager, EVL Company, Delhi. Right? So these are certain examples which have been, asked frequently in the exam. Right? One more thing which I have for you, that is display advertisement. Right? Display advertisement. The value points we have, discussed earlier. Let's review them. Beta, for any kind of, commercial. Yes, here commercial or display advertisements. These are designed for commercial purposes. Requires more space, hence are costly. It is costly, right? Must be attractive with visuals. We should make some visuals, pictures, right? Just as we have done in poster writing. So we should have some catchy phrases with some pictures, right? Phrases or some slogans, right? What are the main features? It must be attractive with a catchy caption, heading or subheadings. बिल्कुल आपके नोट मेकिंग किया है ना हमने, जैसे हेडिंग सब हेडिंग्स, तो उसी की तरीके से आपको उसमें प्लॉट करना है. और द पोस्टर, ओके, पोस्टर और डिस्प्ले एडवर्टीजमेंट में बहुत कम फर्क रहता है. उसमें यह है कि what is the major difference? Poster is to give awareness and advertisement is to propose or to promote yourself, right? आपको अपने प्रोडक्ट को प्रमोट करना है. That's a major difference. Otherwisely, catchy phrases, headings, subheadings, pictures, and the contact address. That is the way how to make some advertisement. Okay, figurative language होना चाहिए, alliteration and metaphors especially, and then proportionate spacing of fonts with different sizes. Yes, of course, just like in poster, as I told you. So font size must be different so that you can give emphasis. Okay, and then usually attractive with catchy slogans, punchlines, witty expressions, pictures or sketches. Alright? Special offers or discounts if you have. Then details of the product or event given in a clear, precise way. Give name, contact number, and address of the advertiser. Then present the matter in a box. This is important, beta, as I have told you. Present the matter in a box, right? The 4 marks question will come in it. Display advertisement. Let's see the example of display advertisement, right?